In today's video, I'll be talking about how you can start your own business selling your old Pokemon cards with just a little capital needed. Yo, what is going on, guys? It's me, Dan, back at you with another video. I know it has been a minute and I apologize for that. There's a lot of reasons to that and I'll be talking about it in a separate video. But in today's video, I'll be basically talking about the Pokemon card market today, how it has shifted, and how you can start your own business right now. So if you've been subscribed for a long time, we kind of all grew up together, and I feel like a lot of you guys are around like 15 to 18. And it is quite scary, as we have to navigate through high school. We have to get the extracurriculars, get the grades, we have expectations from our family and our friends. And a lot of teenagers want to make money, but a lot of them don't really know where to start. I am currently trying out different types of content, so please let me know what you guys think about it. I do want to steer away from the Pokemon card openings, and that is just because I'm not that familiar with the new Pokemons that come out, the new sets anymore, and I don't think I can give you as much value if I were to open it. So I do hope to try out different content, see if you guys like it or not. But without further ado, let's get right into this video. So now take a minute, go to that drawer where you shoved all your old Pokemon cards. That can be a cupboard, that can be a storage area, that can be, just on your table in your room. But go to that area and just look through them. That's right, those Pokemon cards right there can be worth more than you think. So before we get into the content, I do want to give a bit of background information on why the Pokemon card market has changed so drastically in 2024. So in 2021, if you guys remember, Logan Paul did have the Pikachu Illustrated card PSA 9 that he did buy with $1.2 million. And after that, he did pay some guy an extra $4 million for a PSA 10. And that is actually the most expensive Pokemon card in history. So this has obviously led to many more people joining the new wave, where they look through their old cards, flip it online, get them graded. This method has proven to be definitely successful, but there are a lot of hidden values that you have to consider as well. I remember when I sent my Pokemon cards to PSA to get them graded, in which I did have to wait 2 years because I did it at the boom of the whole Pokemon card trend, but I did get them back, and the values increased 10 times, 20 times. And it is crazy. Major platforms such as eBay and Heritage Auctions have a lot of frequent sales online, where you can see hundreds of new listings every single day of people trying to sell Pokemon cards. And it is a hard business, I have to say, because you have to really be looking for that specific card to really buy it. But let's say you have a lot of Pokemon cards on the side, you have nothing to do this summer, and you have a lot of free time on your hands. Why not do a bit of research, get your cards graded, and sell them online? So the Pokemon card franchise is very, very large. As of March of 2023, yes, I'm using 2023 data just because 2024 is not complete yet, but as of March 2023, there has been 52 billion cards produced with over 14 languages across the world. And with the series still producing new sets and characters till this day, the international fan base is just getting larger and larger. So before I start on how you can sell your Pokemon cards, I do want to talk about the hidden values or the hidden costs that you have to pay before starting this business. Starting a business like this isn't that easy. You can't just find a card and put it on eBay and expect someone to buy it, right? So some of the factors you do have to consider are the fees on online platforms, potential taxes on your profits, or even the transaction fees. To add on, Pokemon card reselling does take up a lot of your time, as you do have to research cards, and then you have to get them graded, which takes time as well, and then you have to sell it. So this whole process is kind of tedious, but I do think it is worth it, especially at a young age. I feel like you can make some good money. So I'll be mentioning a YouTuber right here, Pokemon Classics. I'm using an example that he did, which I found very, very valuable. He basically did a Pokemon card grading experiment where he sent out a bunch of cards and got them back and calculated all the fees down to each and every penny and how much money he actually earned at the end. So I'm going to put these charts right here, and as you see, he separated them by different categories so that it looks more pleasant and easy to read. So if you were to only look at the value column, you may think that, oh, maybe the seller is earning a profit. But if you actually look closely, you actually realize that there are a lot of small fees that you need to pay. For example, for the grading, for example, the listing fees, and also the shipping fees. And you actually realize that this business is not that simple as it sounds. And Pokemon Classics actually talked about how he spent 8 hours in this whole process of the cards getting graded, taking it back, all the shipping, everything. So if you do have 8 hours, maybe this summer, do it. I know that a lot of you guys are gonna make excuses for yourself. Oh, 8 hours is a lot, but if you really think about it, It's only an hour and like 10 minutes a day. And if you dedicate 1 week into this, you can actually make a lot of money this summer. So now you may wonder, how do I learn about different cards, or where should I start when I have to research about my own cards? Websites like PriceCharting.com, TCG Player, or the Collector app actually helps you determine these prices and shows you kind of just the historical data of how the prices have changed over time. And it even gives you different examples, for example, just the raw card or the PSA graded card. So let me give you an easy example. So the ungraded Pokemon Skyward Charizard Holo goes for around USD $1,700 online. And as you can see here, a PSA 10 today costs around $12,000 USD. That's almost a 600% increase. So these websites allow you to look at past trends and patterns of your specific cards and how it has changed over time. So in my last 2 videos, I actually showed you guys my PSA return. So basically I got my cards graded out and then I got them back. And in the video, I did have the price for each specific card. So I'm gonna save you some time and I'm basically gonna sum it up for you guys right here. So I spent $855 on all these cards, whether it was from individual purchase or if I got them from a pack. And there was around $350 in the shipping/grading process of PSA. So by calculating the last sold prices at eBay at the time, my total net profit is around $14,000. Which is almost a 1,000% increase. For example, my Rainbow Rare Charizard GX card that came back, a Gem Mint 10 alone, more than doubled the price that I paid for all these cards that I graded. I acquired the card for around $90 US, and a Gem Mint 10 today goes for around $2,600 alone. I know that this is not the best example just because I did have some capital to get a little jump start, but I'm telling you, if you're able to find 2 to 3 rare cards in your collection, you can really flip it for some good money. The opportunity cost is very high, and I know that some of you guys watching are probably not gonna do it, but I'm here to give you just an example of how you can start your own business with your old Pokemon cards. So I hope that you guys did enjoy watching this video. I know this was kind of boring and kind of different from what I usually do. I did really enjoy researching for this video as I gained a lot of knowledge myself, and I hope that you also learned a lot as well too. But if you guys want me to make a more in-depth video of how you really do this and how this whole process really works, please let me know in the comments so that I can do one for you guys. I hope to show you guys my real life examples as well. I know that this is just a really short video and I really want to just get it out there and get my first video out after like a whole year. But what are you doing in your couch? Go to that drawer right now and look for some Pokemon cards. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.